Hi, YouTube friends. It's Susan with the Narcissistic Abuse Journey Alliance. If you'd like to see what I look like, you'll have to go back to my video, Is Your Doctor a Narcissist? You can see me there and put a face to the voice. I won't be showing myself in every video. Okay, let's get right to this. How do you start and what does it mean to enjoy and love your life after narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships? What can you do to help move yourself forward? First, I want to talk about grief. The grieving process is very important in order for you to get to the next level. So you have to grieve the relationship you had with the narcissist. A lot of people don't want to have to go through this, and it's painful, but you have to grieve and go through the stages of grief. And those stages really are not in any particular order. Grieving is not linear. I can tell you that firsthand. It's, one step forward, two steps back. And you have to allow yourself time to feel the loss. Otherwise, you're going to get emotionally constipated. And you'll end up stuffing your feelings and carrying around that emotional baggage to the next relationship. And so, that's going to hinder you from obviously having a good relationship with the next person. So, how do you start the process of beginning to enjoy your life after a toxic relationship? One way is to start thinking and getting back in touch with what you are enthusiastic and passionate about. What excites you and what do you value? And value is the operative word here. What made you happy before you entered into the toxic relationship? What kinds of people do you enjoy and value being around? These are the kinds of questions I ask my clients when they are stuck. What kind of people lift you up and make your life feel lighter? How can you expand your participation in life? Finding new courage to reach out to others is important. And to take the initiative, perhaps, to make new friends, or maybe stick your neck out and take a new job. You need to be your own support system and cheerleader and not beat yourself up for staying in the toxic relationship for as long as you did. By gently pushing yourself to try new things and get back in touch with what you used to enjoy, it takes time. You have to ask yourself, how do I get from point A to point B? But by taking one step at a time, one step every day will add up, and before long you can look back, look behind you, and see how far you have come. Always take a positive attitude and believe in yourself. You are strong and you are a champion. Narcissists try and ruin us, but we have the capacity to learn from our mistakes. They don't. If you get overwhelmed, feeling like you bit off more than you can chew, stop and ask yourself, what needs to get done today? And break it down that way. What needs to get done today? Instead of trying to think about all these things that you need to get done or things that you want to achieve, just break it down that way. How do we start enjoying life after narcissistic abuse? I believe it starts with digging in and living consciously, noticing how we feel and getting back in touch with ourselves, taking responsibility for our lives, and living with integrity. When going after what you want in life, you have to deal with your fear, which will be challenging, and having the courage to know that you are afraid and asking yourself, what is the fear causing me to do if I were not afraid? This is how we dig in to being more conscious by asking ourselves some of these questions. Think enough of yourself to take risks and risk rejection. Let's take a minute now and talk about dreams. You should never give up on your dreams. But you must also take a realistic view of things, I think. You need an action plan as to how you can manifest those dreams in reality. I think dreams not grounded in reality are only setting us up for disappointment and could hurt our self-esteem. And then we will feel let down. I do believe in the law of attraction, and I believe that when we take action steps towards our true desires, the universe supports us. Again, we have to ask ourselves, how do I get there from here? And we have to integrate our dreams with thought and an action plan. And anything you deem important enough to go after in life, the number one emotion you will come up against is fear. And you'll have to cope with this. You have to deal with your anxiety as it relates to fear and rejection. You have to observe and raise your consciousness and realize that the fear is there, and realize and value your life enough to put the fear aside so that it doesn't interfere with your goals. Enjoying your life, it also means reaching out, taking that extra step, taking a chance, pushing yourself, and taking the action even though you are afraid. You know, it's what am I willing to do in the name of what I call my values. And the more you put out there and the more you put on the table, you feel good about yourself. And it involves perseverance. Does it involve courage? Yes. Does it involve will? Yes. You must keep getting back in the ring, persevering, and you keep doing it over and over again, because that is what it means to enjoy your life and value your life. It is never ending. We will always come up against obstacles in life. Don't ever give up. Let the toxic people in your life keep digging a big hole for themselves, because that's their forte, and just leave them behind. A narcissist or toxic person is an energy drain. He or she will put you on a roller coaster ride from hell and deplete your life force, and that can make you physically ill. You have bigger fish to fry. They say you only live once, but you live every day. You only die once. Start redesigning your life to suit your needs. You deserve it. I want us together raising awareness about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. If I can help you get back on track, please reach out. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you even if you don't want help getting back on track. I hope this video makes sense to you and is helpful. We are all champions. Be braver. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please share and subscribe. Sending love and hugs, and I'll be in touch again soon.